Welcome back to another video. Today we'll be playing some more Clash Royale using the same Miner Mirror deck with the Dark Prince, and right away the opponent's using Goblin Barrel, so leads me to believe that it's going to be some sort of log bait deck, and this deck does wonders against log bait, and I'll show you in this video. So he drops the Skeleton Barrel too, so it looks like it's going to be a Goblin Barrel Skeleton Barrel bait deck. Now I just want to know, does he have Valkyrie or... okay, well there's the Rascals. So I'm going to drop a poison to help deal with all the girl Rascals. And Magic Archer does end up chipping along the Princess Tower as well. And I'm going to drop Dark Prince to answer the melee brawlers. And I'm going to get my Miner ready. I really want to apply pressure here. So he's also rocking a cannon cart, which is good to know. And the Dark Prince forces that out. And now I'm going to drop a Bar Barrel for his Goblin Barrel. And as the Princess walks up, I'm going to get my Magic Archer ready potentially to help chip. And so I'm going to drop the Inferno Tower quickly to deal with the Skeleton Barrel. And I'm going to drop Poison this time for the Princess. And the Inferno Tower dies, but that's okay. It helped me deal with all the skeletons. And I want to save my Magic Archer to help chip on the Princess Tower. When the opponent drops the Princess at the bridge, you can use the Magic Archer to chip, or in this case, with the Rascals in the back, just drop the Magic Archer. The Magic Archer will take care of the girl Rascals, chip on the Princess Tower, and deal damage to the boy Rascal. So here I'm going to drop Guards and Dark Prince. I really would have preferred to keep the Bar Barrel for defense, but I don't think he knows that I have Mirror. So I'm just gonna, yeah, there you go. So he drops the Goblin Barrel, and I'm gonna go, wow, he also goes with a Snowball. So the Mirrored Bar Barrel will take care of that. I really want my Magic Archer to have done some damage right there, but he was able to block it. And I'm going to go Guards and Inferno Tower to deal with the Skeleton Barrel. And I'm going to poison everything just because there's going to be so much going on right here. And right here, I'm going to go Bar Barrel for the Goblin Barrel. And I really want to go Magic Archer, and he blocks me again. So this is going to get a little bit messy, and yeah, he drops the Rascals as well, so this will get kind of messy. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop Poison right here, and that should be able to deal with most of the spam cards. And I'm going to go Bar Barrel and to deal with the boy Rascal, and he goes with a far deep Goblin Barrel, and I'll go Mirror Barrel for that. And my Magic Archer right there was able to chip onto the Princess Tower by using the Princess to help. And I'm going to go Inferno Tower and Poison for defense right here. And the cannon cart should get taken care of by the Inferno Tower. And the opponent starts rocketing, which is fine. We have a pretty solid lead right now. So I'm going to use the Miner, and I'm going to go Dark Prince for the Princess. And I'm going to go Magic Archer as well as my Bar Barrel to deal with the Skeleton Barrel. And I'm going to get the barrel ready again for his Goblin Barrel. And I'm going to go Miner in the back, and I'm going to go Poison. I want the cannon cart to be, to break down on his end of the map. He goes Rocket again, and I need to be careful because sometimes they still do the Rocket Goblin Barrel, but the Princess at the bridge is going to force out a Magic Archer for me, and I win this battle. And now we'll hop into this next match where we do have Miner this time in hand. I just want to see what he may potentially use. Okay, so he drops the Goblin Gang, which means it could be log bait again. So I'm going to drop Dark Prince for that. And now he drops the Knight, and I'm going to try to use my Magic Archer to use some geometry to get some damage. And I may have been a little bit far, but that's okay. Regardless, the Magic Archer will help me take care of the Knight, and I'll Poison for his Princess. And yeah, so it is going to be a Goblin Barrel log bait again, which means that I'm going to have to save my Magic Archer for his Princess and my Bar Barrel for his Goblin Barrel. And so he goes Ice Spirit, so I'm going to go Miner at the safe zone. and he drops a Goblin barrel, a Goblin gang. So I'm going to go Dark Prince right here to deal with the Goblins. And he goes Knight in the back, which actually is going to be really great for us, because right here I'm going to use the Magic Archer, wait for the log, and Magic Archer is going to help chip onto the Princess Tower using the Knight, and I'm going to poison the Princess, and the Magic Archer will also take care of the Princess along with most of the Goblin gang actually. So this works out really well. Now we're well within the lead, about 1300 HP points on our Princess Tower. So I'm going to bar barrel his Skeleton barrel. I'm going to bar barrel his Goblin barrel, and I'm going to send a Miner. I'm going to try to start switching up the placements because most likely he does not have Tornado. And I'm going to go Dark Prince in the back for that Knight, and I'm going to go Guards to block the Princess, which I had a feeling he was going to do. And this should be able to take care of his push. And I'm going to go Poison for his Goblin gang, take care of most of the Goblins right there. I'm going to go Magic Archer just to finish up the Knight. And he's going to go Goblin Barrel, and I'm going to go Bar Barrel to answer that. And I'm going to go Miner, and basically at this point it's going to be a lot of Miner cycle. I'll probably throw in Poison here, yep. And just Miner Poison cycle is going to help me finish off most of the tower that's left. I'm going to go Guards, had the Bar Barrel out of cycle, which is fine. And I'm going to go Magic Archer again. I would go a little more aggressive at the bridge with the Magic Archer, but right now we have such a huge lead, I don't really find the need to do that. So I'm going to go Mirrored Miner along with the Poison as the melee Goblins walk up, and Guards for the Knight, and Bar Barrel for the Goblin Barrel. And this should really be game. I'm going to send a Miner, and the Guard's going to get stabbed, and that's GG's, well played. And we'll hop into the next match. Hopefully it's going to be another deck other than a Log Bait or Goblin Barrel, maybe something a little bit heavier, and we shall see. So I do have Miner and Dark Prince in my hand, but I don't have any air defense except for the Infernal Tower. So yeah, so he drops the minions, and okay, so it's going to be an RG deck. So Infernal Tower and Poison are going to be, I'm going to try to clump those two cards up together, just because I feel like that's going to be his push, with the minions distracting the Infernal Tower for the Royal Giant. But, so right here, we took very little damage, but I'm going to send the Miner in the safe zone. Don't know what variation or if there will be Tornado in this deck anyways. So Miner, he seems to be, okay, so he drops the Spear Goblin finally, and a Baby Dragon. So I'm going to drop Dark Prince to distract the Baby Dragon, but also have a counter push. And also the Bar Barrel should force out the minions, which it does. So that means he's not going to be able to go RG, or if he can if he wants, but he's not going to be able to have the support from the minions. So Magic Archer walking up, let's see if he responds here. I'm almost at full elixir, so he goes Barbs, so it's really showing me what type of deck he's having. So Guards should be able to take out most of the Barbarians, and he goes Infernal Tower, so I'm going to drop it back one. It's just going to be good practice for when he has minions in cycle. And I'm going to drop Dark Prince as well to help out the Infernal Tower. And now I have a really strong counter push just with the Dark Prince, and he has to drop the Log and the minions. And because of that, I feel comfortable dropping the Poison right there. So we're both pretty low on elixir, so I'm pretty sure it's just going to be a waiting game till we're both closer to full elixir. And I'm going to get the Magic Archer ready. I don't know if he's going to go Baby Dragon or Barbs at the bridge. So just going to wait and see. I'm almost at 10 elixir, but I'm going to go Miner heading into double elixir time. And Miner and Barb Barrel should be able to take care of this little push that he's got. I think Baby Dragon will lock on, yeah, for one hit, but that's okay. So he goes Bomber in the back. I'm going to go Infernal Tower and Poison. See, at the beginning of the game, I did say I was going to keep Infernal Tower and Poison together because I know that's probably going to be his push. And I'm going to go Dark Prince to answer that Bomber, and now I have a counter push with the Dark Prince. So he drops the Barbarians, and I'm going to go Magic Archer and the Guards, and as well as a Barb Barrel to deal with most of this push. And And the Barbarian's gonna force out a Bomber. I'm fine with letting the Baby Dragon lock on to my tower. I'm gonna go Inferno Tower, but I'm gonna switch things up just for the minions, because this is going to make him guess a little bit more and make me not have to use poison sometimes. And I'm going to go Miner in the safe spot and see what he uses to answer. So he goes with Spear Goblins and Baby Dragon. So it seems like he's just going to use the Baby Dragon to try and deal some damage and have a pretty decent counter push afterwards. So I'll keep that in mind. So he goes RG and minions, and it's just gonna be rinse and repeat right now. I'm gonna go guards for a little more help on the Inferno Tower, and I'm gonna go Miner and Bar Barrel right here. See what this forces out. So he drops the Baby Dragon, which means I can use the Magic Archer to line up at the bridge, and this is gonna be so much damage. I think this honestly might be GG's or very close to it. And I'm gonna drop a poison, and that's going to be game over. GG's, well played. Just wreck that Royal Giant deck. And thanks so much for watching. If you like this type of video, please like, comment, and subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time.